Ask the Capricorn crew.
Yes, this is the blog. Now we're gonna explain something to you for anybody that's watching this. So this is just kind of for now a placeholder. We don't know exactly if we'll actually do this more, but if people like it, then maybe yeah. So just to let you know, there are female characters in this, and we are two guys. So we're gonna be voicing some of the girl characters as best we can. And we normally do have a girl here, but I couldn't make it this week, so yeah, there's that. And so that's over with. Let me see. Follow the Capricorn crew. Follow the Capricorn's crew of pirate hunters as they travel through
The
Canterbury.
Canterbury. This blog is
This
safe for
blog
work.
is
Please note not
please.
safe for work asks or art of the characters and content here. General PG for potential language, blood, gunplay, and violence.
Ah, good. Uh, you do a better pirate voice than me, so maybe you should be the I don't know his name.
I don't know his name either, but I could probably do whoever this main character seems to be.
Yeah.
As a
Yeah, you do.
he's up there pirate hunters, but I don't think they'd be minding much me doing a bit of a pirate voice. All right, so shall we begin?
Yeah. So yeah.
Welcome aboard the Capricorn.
Feel free to ask the crew anything you like. Asks. Be open. Yes.
How did you come to bring a dog on board?
That looks like it's. Oh wait, no, wait, that's me. I had seen her at a market when I was first starting this whole pirate hunting deal. Knowing she was in the hooves of some smugglers, I thought it would be best to take her. And she's been with us ever since. Honestly, didn't think she would get this big so fast.
Oh, she's so cute. Guess we didn't know how fast diamond dogs grow. Oh, that's the cutest diamond dog I've ever seen. That's so cute. Still, I gotta. Was Cygnus always so adorable? Now, I'm guessing this is a girl, so. Hey, I'm not adorable.
Yes, you are, dear.
Oh, shut up, Flintlock. Oh, so his name is Flintlock. Okay, question answered.
Captain is handsome. Why, thank you, my friend.
How big is your crew? Why not introduce us to your crew?
Ah, yes, how rude of me. I am Flintlock, captain of the Capricorn. There's my quartermaster and navigator, Cygnus. Brilliant mare, knows the stars like the back of her hoof. Then there's Thistle, our gun expert. Just be careful what you say around him. Our ship doctor, Aloe Vera, she's pretty handy with different herbs and other medicinal things. This lad here is Evergreen Aspen. He handles most of the minor ship repairs. A bit of a pain in the flank at times, but he's still nice to have around. We have our cooks, Brandy and Scotch. These two are closer than a pirate is with a bottle of rum. But that's how siblings are. And finally, there's Dakota and our most recent member, Citron Ember. Miss Ember was a stowaway before we found her stealing some of our cargo we had at the time.
There aren't that many of us, but I have one of the best crew any captain could ask for, and I wouldn't trade them for anything. Are you ponies? Let's see. Are you ponies looking for buried treasure? Any luck yet finding some?
Wrong kind of sailors, mate.
Don't gotta expand that. What is it, y'all, as pirate hunters? What do you do when you've tracked down some pirates?
More or less what the name implies. As for what we do once we find them, well, they rarely give in without a fight, So it usually ends in a firefight. After that, we put him in the hold and take him to the nearest Rin officers in port. You can probably guess what happens to him after that.
Has the crew ever run into sea ponies, Siren, Kelpie, or mer ponies? If so, how did your crew handle them or speak to them?
Holy!
Oh my gosh, sea ponies! Let's see.
I
I've
apologize
read
to
all
those with
about them.
headphones.
Huh?
I was apologizing to those with headphones for that holy, because it was probably peaking like crazy.
Sorry.
No, that's me. That's my phone.
I've read all, I've read all about them, but I've never had the chance to see one since they started to reappear around the world. To see a real one would be the most amazing thing ever. Even seeing a siren would be interesting. Most people don't know that sea ponies and mermaids are actually the same creature. They just haven't been seen in hundreds of years, and that sirens are closely related to wendigos. I could talk about them for hours. Again, I'm sorry, my female voice not that good. So, yeah. Okay. Mr. Frontlock, have you have you in all your years had the chance to hear about a pirate young girl named Tetra? Yeah, Tetra.
You make me sound like I'm old. The name does sound familiar, though. I believe she left the Canterbury quite some time ago.
Are there any romantic relationships within the crew? Wink, wink, and nudge, nudge. I wish.
Ooh.
So this is a dude. Okay. What sort of weaponry are you packing? As if I'd tell a pirate something like that.
Next page.
Yay. Yeah, I like this vlog so far.
Capricorn crew, how did you end up with the stowaway as a crew member? Isn't that the kind of person you'd find untrustworthy?
I guess you can take this one.
Hey, I'm not untrustworthy. And even if I was, what reasons do I have to do anything? They've been more of a family to me than my family.
Oh.
Silver, doesn't piracy carry a death sentence? Also, Navigator is adorbs.
Nothing special, really. But yes, once someone end up in prison, death is usually the punishment for piracy. Yes, that's why kids don't download illegal DVDs. Sorry, I do. So, why did you decide to become a sailor? How did you meet your crew?
Well, I've been a sailor since I was a young lad. Love of the sea, I suppose. Most of the crew, aside from Cygnus and Dakota, came aboard looking for some decent work. Nothing too interesting.
Should ask them about it. I'm sure they'd all love to tell you. Yeah, let's see. Open. So, Flint, what made you pursue pirate hunting?
Why take up pirate hunting? Well, that'd be a much longer story, mate. But I
Captain,
reckon
why
you
be-
lot shouldn't. Oh, go. No, wait, no, that's mine.
Captain, why become a pirate hunter? If you love the sea, couldn't you have had much of the life as a merchant or cartographer without all the risk?
But I reckon you lot should know at some point. Just not right now.
So, Captain, what's that necklace you're wearing? You don't seem the type for casual ornaments.
Aye, you'd be right, mate. This here isn't just some old trinket. It's a promise. A promise I made so many years ago. One I was never able to keep. Because
Has anyone on the crew ever lost someone they loved?
I need to go. Cygnus, can you take over for a while?
Damn it! Stop with the fills. Yes, of course.
Good.
Is everything? Sorry. Is everything all right, Flint?
Aye, everything's fine, dear.
Hello, Miss Cygnus. How does it come a noble and good-looking mare like you end up as a pirate hunter?
Helping an old friend. Evergreen, drop anchor.
Aye, Cygnus!
So, Cygnus, why is the captain acting this way?
What's wrong with Flint?
I imagine past memories have resurfaced.
You seem to worry lots about your captain, Miss Cygnus. If we know him all that well, you might be the right one to tell us a bit more of what he's got going on.
So what is the story with Flintlock? Can you fill us in, Cygnus?
I don't know the whole story, but I can tell you all I know.
Cygnus, how long have you known the captain?
Might have start when I first met him 18 years ago in Kingston. He was a different styling back then. Scrolling down.
Well, what did he used to do back then?
He was there on business traveling and shipping cargo from France. I love these funny pun names. I just happened to be visiting the docks that same day. Never really bothered to pay them any mind, as they were busy doing their own things. Till he ran up to me.
Excuse me there, miss. Could you perhaps assist me with something?
Hmm?
You see, we are not from these parts, and I'm afraid that we are unfamiliar with the town. I need to find a certain place, and I haven't the slightest where to go.
Of course. Where is it? You need to go.
Oh, thank you. I need to find a tavern called the Sea Pony's Stop to meet a pony regarding business. You know of it?
It's a little ways from the docks. If you want, I'd be more than happy to take you there.
Thank you, miss.
Cygnus. And there we go. Well, we are here. Here we are. Yeah. The Sea Pony Stop Tavern. It's not the best one in town, but by any means. But it serves its purpose. Be seeing you around then.
Hey, wait up a moment. Would it be too much to ask you to wait around a little while? There may be some more places I need to go. But if you're unable, I completely understand.
It's no problem at all. That'll be 50 bits.
Thank you.
Let me guess.
Procrastination is magic.
Let me guess, not everything went according to plan.
Well, that could have gone worse.
It didn't seem to go that bad.
I suppose you're right. I was just hoping to ship this cargo back to France sooner. And it would seem that I made you stay for nothing. Apologies.
Oh, it's quite alright. I hadn't anything to do anyways. If you like, I can still show you around town.
That would be lovely. Thank you.
I don't believe I got your name.
Oh, yes, how rude of me. My name's Flintlock.
I showed him around town for the remainder of the day. After a while, we parted ways. Honestly, I figured that would be the last time I would see him. We ended up bumping into each other the next day and decided to continue getting together for the remainder of the time he was in Kingston. Became quite good friends, even in such a short time. After his ship departed back to France, I hadn't heard from or seen him in just over 13 years. Damn, dude. Until one day, I found him in that old tavern. I looked him.
I took him to.
The tavern. I look him
I
to
took
all
him.
those. Oh, sorry. I took him. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
it's
took him to all those years ago. I almost didn't even recognize. Sorry, Flint. I almost didn't even recognize him. The noble pony I met all those years ago looked so shaggy and drained of life.
Cygnus.
It was a sad sight to see. I took him to my home and let him recover a little before asking what happened. He explained to me that after he returned home after being in France, he was arrested for apparent treason and put in prison for the 13 years since he left. Damn, dude. I don't know all that happened to him, but I do know that Flint hasn't been the same since. Damn. That's probably a good stopping point,
Yep.
unless you want to do one more.
Nah, we can do that as a
Okay.
sort of opening to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we hope you enjoyed that with our horrible female voices.